Please do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we were seeing the second module we have started now, that is multiple random variables. So here we have more than one random variable considered in this module. So here bivariant is used. In bivariate, how many random variables will be there? Answer me. In bivariate, how many random variables will be there? Bivariate random variable. In that, how many random variables will be there? Unmute
Two
yourself.
men.
Yes?
Two men.
Yes, correct. So here two random variables are considered. Here we are considering x and y random variable. And for that we are considering n number of observations. If we consider that, we can write xi and yi, where I will vary from 1 to n. Okay, so in this module, we are restricting only to two random variables. Most of the concepts we discuss with respect to two random variables, and same can be extended for more number of random variables, that is multiple random variables. So here this is the equation for CDF of a single random variable, that is fx of x, that is nothing but the probability of x less than or equal to the small random variable x. This can be extended for bivariate or joint CDF. This is the equation you have, wherein here we have two random variables x and y, and the probability we calculate by using the intersection between those two random variables, because those will be correlated with each other. So these will be some dependency will be there with these both random variables, so we use the intersection. Then the same we can extend it for multiple random variables. This is the CDF equation for multiple random variables. Here f x1 to xn random variables, from x1 to xn random variables will be there, and here the probability for all those random variables from x1 to xn will be considered, and we use the intersection between all those random variables. Application we have in communication engineering, where we use it to correlate or to see the correlation between the two signals or more than two signals, and that correlation we can have positive, negative, or there can be no correlation itself. So next we saw the definition, and also we saw the graph for this, and this is for the probability of x and y with this intersection. This is the shaded region which it covers, and here if we consider the small added part, that is plus dx and plus dy, and if we take the difference of this xy and with this probability values, this is the graph we get. Here this is the difference between xy point and this point. So we can take this region as dp, which is nothing but the CDF of this xy with the dx and dy minus this CDF of x and y, and it will always be non-negative. So we have also seen the CDF properties. Here it is, when x and y are infinity, we have 1, and when x and y are minus infinity, we have 0, and the range of CDF is between 0 and 1. If any one of the random variable is equal to minus infinity, then we get the CDF value as 0. Here x is minus infinity and here y is minus infinity. In both the cases, we get CDF as 0. And here if we consider any one of the random variable to be infinity, here this is x is infinity, here we get fy of y. The other random variable which will be there, the CDF of that random variable we get. Here it is y is equal to infinity, so we get the CDF of the x term. If both are infinity, then we have 1 as the answer. If both x and y are infinity, we have 1. So CDF is always non-negative whether you consider for single random variable or any other multiple random variable. Next we have seen the PDF equation, which is nothing but the differentiation of CDF. Here we have two random variables, so we differentiate with respect to both the random variables, that is dou x and dou y. So this is the PDF for x and y random variable, and this is the CDF. We just have to differentiate with respect to both x and y random variable. Next, we have also seen the properties. Here, this is the first one. The PDF is always non-negative. That is, it will be greater than or equal to 0 when x is less than or equal to infinity and y is less than or equal to infinity. If we consider this CDF in terms of PDF, that is integration for both the random variables, we have to consider integration minus infinity to x, and one more is till y. This is the PDF for both the x and y random variable with respect to dx and dy, and the total area under the bivariant PDF is 1. For single random variable also we had the same thing, that is total area under the PDF is equal to 1. Here also, even if we consider two random variables, here it will be two integrations with respect to dx and dy, and that will be equal to 1. So next we saw when this PDF we consider for some r large area, this is the equation we use, which is nothing but the integration with respect to that large area R, and this is the PDF. If we consider the small area in this, if this is the big area here, if we want to consider only this small area, that is dA, then we use this equation where we integrate it from x to that small dx value, and here y to y plus dy value. This will be nearly equal to only this PDF, that is fx comma y into dA, where dA is nothing but the dx into dy for the small region. Till here we have seen in the previous class, so I have just recapped it. Now next we will see the independence of bivariant random variable. Bivariate random variable. Here we consider x and y to be independent. These both random variables are not related or not dependent on each other. That time what will be the equation for both the PDF and CDF we will see. So here this x and y are independent, and then the joint PDF and CDF values will be given by these equations. Here this is the CDF of x and y. The probability of x and the probability of y is considered. Previously we used to have the intersection between x and y values. But here both the x and y are independent. So we can separately take the probability for x less than or equal to x and the probability of y less than or equal to y. If you see this equation, this is equivalent to the CDF of fx of x. So this is one CDF when you consider this, and this is the other CDF for random variable y. So if the x and y are independent, then you can write this definition for CDF, that is probability with respect to x and probability with respect to y. If you see these equations, this will be equivalent to fx of x and this is equivalent to fy of y. These equations you have already seen in the first module. The fx of x is nothing but the probability of x less than or equal to x, and probability of y, you can see this. So here the joint PDF also we can see this. This is the equation for that. Here if you take this as the independent, x and y are independent, if you take that, here this becomes the differentiation of CDF. The PDF is nothing but the differentiation of CDF, and here as the x and y random variables are independent, you can differentiate this with respect to dx, and fy you can differentiate with respect to dy. So if you see only this equation, this is equivalent to fx of x, that is the PDF of x, and here this is equivalent to fy of y, which is the PDF for y random variable. So these are the equations for a CDF and PDF. You just note down these. When you consider x and y random variables to be independent, you can just separately take the probability value here for the CDF. This becomes the fx of x into fy of y. Here no intersection is used, just separately probability of x into the probability of y is taken. The CDF of x and y is equivalent to fx of x into fy of y. The joint PDF for independent variable. Here you can consider differentiation with respect to x and with respect to y. You can take it separately. Here this is the CDF fx of x, and here it is CDF fy of y. If you consider only this term, that is differentiation of x, fx of x, this becomes PDF of x, and into this it will be PDF of y. So this is the equation if you have independent random variables x and y. Just write down both these equations. Next we have to evaluate this fx of x and fy of y. Here for looking we see it as the single random variable with respect to x, and this is the single random variable with respect to y. But these xy are bivariant random variables, so we have to evaluate these by using this bivariate function. Next we will see that once you note down these two equations. So next we have to evaluate both these, that is fx of x and what is fy of y, we have to evaluate. These are the PDF, that is fx of x and fy of y of a single random variable. And these are obtained using the joint PDF because these are bivariant. These are from the bivariant random variable. We have to use the joint PDF to evaluate these. And here this can also be called as marginal PDFs because these are from the bivariant. This fx of x and fy of y are called as marginal PDF. You just note down this marginal PDF, you just write a point for that. They may ask you to evaluate marginal PDFs. If they ask, you have to use these equations. Directly, they can ask you to evaluate fx of x and fy of y using the bivariant PDF or CDF, or they can ask you to evaluate the marginal PDF. So first we will consider fx of x, which is nothing but the differentiation of this CDF. Here this fx, here you can take differentiation of fx of x first, but as it is the bivariant random variable, you already know when one of the this variable is infinity, it is equivalent to the CDF of the other value. So considering this, we can write here differentiation of fxy x comma infinity. Here y is equal to infinity. So here if you consider this equation, here differentiation is kept as it is, and this CDF you can write in terms of the PDF, wherein you have to integrate twice, and here first one it is from minus infinity to x, and here y is infinity, so here it becomes minus infinity to infinity, and this is the PDF value with respect to dx and dy. Here this differentiation with respect to dx and integration with respect to x. These get cancelled because even if you differentiate it and then integrate, that will be equivalent to this random variable only. So this equation only will be remaining. So this becomes integration minus infinity to plus infinity f x y x comma y into dy. This integration is with respect to dy. This you have to just note down. You just note down this. Here first this equation is considered this fx of x. It is nothing but the differentiation of this CDF fx of x, and this we can write it as fxy x comma infinity, as this is the joint CDF. If y is equal to infinity, this is equivalent to fx of x. So either you can write it fx of x or this, but for evaluating we take it as x comma infinity here. So if this term you can write in terms of joint PDF, this is the term wherein two integrations will be there with respect to x and y. Here it is integration from minus infinity to x, and this is y is equal to infinity. So it is from minus infinity to infinity, and this is the joint PDF, and here it is dx into dy. But here with respect to x, whatever the differentiation and integration will be there, it will get cancelled. So dx will be cancelled from here. Only this with integration with respect to y will be remaining. Here y is equal to infinity, so the integration is from minus infinity to plus infinity f x by x comma y into dy. So next, while evaluating fy of y, you have to consider x is equal to infinity. Similarly, for the next one, that is fy of y, which is the PDF for y random variable, you have to consider x is equal to infinity and y is kept as it is. You just note down this. Next, we will see fy of y. So next one is fy of y, that is differentiation with respect to y, we take it as fy of y. Here this can be written it as x is equal to infinity and y is kept as it is. So fxy of infinity comma y. So this if you substitute it here, this becomes the differentiation with respect to y, and this is the CDF. So this term you have to write in terms of PDF. Here this x term is infinity, so integration minus infinity to plus infinity, and here this is still y, so it is from minus infinity to y, and this is the joint PDF. Here it is dx into dy. Here earlier the x term got cancelled, and here now it is differentiation with respect to y, and the integration with respect to y gets cancelled. Here dy will also get cancelled. So this becomes the integration from minus infinity to plus infinity fxy x comma y. Here it is differentiation with respect to dx. Sorry, integration with respect to dx. Only the change here is for this one, that is fx of x, you have to integrate with respect to dy. Here y is equal to infinity, and here it is dx wherein x is equal to infinity. You just note down these both equations. So we have evaluated both the marginal PDFs, that is fx of x and fy of y. If they ask you to prove that bivariant random variables x and y are independent random variables, first you have to evaluate both these fx of x and fy of y and show that these both are equal. That is, fx of x into fy of y is equal to fx x comma y. You have to show this or prove that these both are equal. Then you can tell these are independent random variable. If you see here, this fx of x is nothing but the integration from minus infinity to plus infinity. There will be two integrations of the same limit, that is from minus infinity to plus infinity. Then you have the PDF, that is fxy into dx into dy. You have both those. And here if you see, for fx you have with respect to dy, and here for this you have with respect to dx. So if you multiply these both, you will get double integration from minus infinity to plus infinity, and this will be the same function. You have to just write dx into dy for this same function. So hence it will be proved that fx into x and fy into y is equal to fxy, and you can tell that as the independent random variable. So they may ask you to find the marginal PDFs. So only till here you can just find fx of x and fy of y. If they ask you to prove that the random variables are independent, you can use this equation. You can just derive fx of x, fy of y, and you show that these both are equal to fxy, comma xy. Just note down this sentence also. If this equation is satisfied, then the bivariant random variables are said to be independent random variable. So we have seen the bivariant PDF or the probability density function. Next we can see the multivariate, that is generalized PDF formula we can see. First we had seen the bivariant CDF and the general multivariant CDF formula also we have seen. Now we have seen this PDF for bivariant or the joint PDF. Next we will see the general formula for that. Next we will see the multivariate density function. Here this is the general formula. It is f x1 to xn we have considered. These are the random variables, n number of random variables. And here the differentiation will be, that is dou raised to n. Here it is n times. Then here this dou x1, dou x2 up to dou xn. Here the differentiation will be with respect to x1, x2 up to xn random variables. And this will be the CDF value, that is also from x1 to xn. So this is the general formula for multivariate PDF. Note down this. If we have only bivariate, we used to write fxy, dou square, dou xy, dou x and dou y, and here it will be the CDF for x and y. But here if we consider n number of random variables, that is x1 to xn, then the differentiation will also be for all those random variables. Here it will be raised to n, the number of random variables. So here it is n, and the differentiation with respect to all those n random variables from x1 to xn. Here this is the CDF, that is also for x1 to xn. You note down this, and also this you write down, which is the inverse relation. Here if you take this differentiation to the other side, it will become integration. So this this CDF, that is fx1 to xn, here it is written, and here this side we have the integration from minus infinity to x1, and for all the xn random variables. And here it is the PDF for x1 to xn, and here it will be dx1, dx2 up to dxn. So you just write down both the PDF and CDF equations. These are the general multivariant equation. Here for bivariant, n will be equal to 2. Here also n will be equal to 2. And for single random variable, we consider here n is equal to 1. Is the screen visible for you all? Just tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just note down both the general equations for the not joint, it is for the multivariant PDF and for the multivariant CDF. Here it is just the inverse relation. This differentiation we take it to the other side, which becomes integration. So these are the list of formulas we have seen till now. Just write in a sheet of paper all these equations. These are very important. First one we have seen, that is the joint CDF, that is fxy. It is the probability of x less than or equal to x, and here it is intersection y is less than or equal to y. This is the equation when these both x and y will have some relation. This is not independent. Here they have some relation, so we take the intersection, that is common between these two random variables. So in terms of this PDF, we can write it as fxy, integration from minus infinity to x, integration from minus infinity to y, and this is the joint PDF with respect to xy. It is dx into dy. If any one of the random variable is equal to infinity, which is here y is equal to infinity, this becomes fx of x, and this you can write it as the integration of fx of x, which is nothing but the integration minus infinity to infinity. This is the equation we have found out. With respect to dy, this integration will be there. So for the other term also it is same. When x is equal to infinity, you have fy of y, which is nothing but integration from minus infinity to infinity, and this is the joint PDF. With respect to dx, you have to integrate. When both the random variables are is equal to infinity, that is from integration minus infinity to plus infinity with respect to both x and y, this will be the area under the PDF, which is equal to 1. If both the random variables are equal to minus infinity, we have 0. So these are the equations for the CDF, and here we have written in the form of PDF also, and these are few of the properties also included in this equation. So if you consider the independent random variable, here the CDF becomes, that is probability of x into the probability of y. Here it is intersection in between these x and y. Here we have taken the separate probability for x into the probability for y. This you can write it as fx of x, and this you can write it as fy of y. So this CDF, joint CDF becomes fx of x into fy of y. And here if you take the general equation for this PDF, that is differentiation with respect to x and y for this CDF, that is joint CDF. If they are independent, you can separately differentiate with respect to x and with respect to y, which becomes the fx of x and fy of y. You just note down all these formulas. Here fx of x is nothing but integration minus infinity to plus infinity fxy x comma y with respect to dy. And if this fy of y is nothing but this formula. With respect to dx, we integrate. So till now we have seen all these formulas. In these, properties are also included, independence also included, and fx of x and fy of y are marginal PDFs. So these formulas will be helpful when solving the numericals. So just you have to remember these. These are similar to the first module itself, but two random variables are included in these all equations. Here these are in the normal condition, equations are noted here, and these are when independent random variables are used. Here this is the general equation, but when you consider this as independent, this x and y, you have to differentiate it separately. So next we will see a numerical, and that only we will solve all the PDF and CDF in a single numerical. We will solve all that. note down this. Here the joint PDF is given, which is nothing but fx of x, fxy, x comma y, which is equal to c. This c is some constant they have given, and here the range of x and y they have given. Here the range of x is from 0 to 3, and y is from 0 to 4. So the range of x is from 0 to 3, and range of y is from 0 to 4, and it is 0 otherwise. So in this, the data given is this joint PDF value, which is equal to some constant c, and the range of this x is from 0 to 3, and range of this y is from 0 to 4. So they have asked you to find the constant value, that is c, and they have asked the PDF of x and y, that is PDF of x and y they have asked, and the constant value c, and the CDF of x and y in the same range, that is x is equal to, x is in between 0 and 3, and y is in between 0 and 4. And you have to also find when this y is equal to infinity once they have given, and x is equal to infinity they have given in the joint CDF. So these also you have to find out, and you have to check whether these x and y random variable given are independent or dependent. So all these things you have to find out using this joint PDF and the range they have given from 0 to 3 for x and 0 to 4 for y. Note down this numerical. This is what they have given. That is this joint PDF is equal to C for this range, that is when x is in between 0 and 3 and y is in between 0 and 4, and this value will be equal to 0 otherwise. In all other values, the value will be 0 for this joint PDF. This is what they have given in this. Here just it is written in the form of equation. First you have to find the value of constant. So whenever you have to find the constant and they have given the PDF value, you have to consider the total area under that PDF. And the total area under the PDF will always be equal to 1. So using that property, you have to solve for this constant value. In the first module also, if they ask any constant, we used to use that the property only, that is the integration from minus infinity to infinity. For that random variable fx of x, the total area under that PDF will be equal to 1. So here also it is joint PDF. We have to integrate this twice and equate it to 1. They have given the value as c, which is constant. So just note down till here. Note down all these questions, whatever they have asked. They have asked 5 things. First one is for the constant C, and here they've asked the PDFs for X and Y. Here they are given the joint PDF. Here they've asked PDF of X and Y, and the CTF also they have asked, and the range is the same, whatever they have given in the question. And once here they've asked when y is equal to infinity for this joint CDF, and next one they have asked when x is equal to infinity. After that, you have to find out whether these x and y are independent. So for the first one, you have to integrate twice this joint PDF and equate it to 1. So here you have to generally write it from minus infinity to infinity fxy, this double integration with respect to dx and dy is equal to 1. But here the range whatever they have given is from 0 to 3 for x. So here you have to integrate from 0 to 3, and here for y they have given 0 to 4, and this value, that is fxy, they have given it as c. So you have to substitute c, and here it is dx into dy, which is equal to 1. So when you just take this c outside, which is constant, and here if you integrate with respect to x random variable, that is dx is there, and integration of 1 will be x only. So here first one is this, and integration with respect to y becomes y, because there are no values, the constant 1 is there, or only dy is there here, so this is y. So here you have to put the upper and lower limit with respect to x. Here it is from 0 to 3, and with respect to y we have 0 to 4. So this you have to equate, and then put the upper and lower limit for both these things. That is, here it is upper limit 3 minus the lower limit 0. And for this value we have upper limit 4 minus the lower limit 0. So this is the equation you get after integrating and putting the upper and lower limit. That is C, and here it is 3 minus 0, and for this term you have 4 minus 0, which is equal to 1. Here it is 3 into 4, which is 12. If you take this 12 this side, you get 1 by 12. So you have found out C value, that is 1 by 12. So this is the constant value you have. You can write this, that is fx of, sorry, here it is fxy, which is 1 by 12, that is c they have given in the range of this. Here if you put in this equation, the c value is 1 by 12 in the range from 0 to 3 for x, and from 0 to 4 for y, and 0 otherwise. So c value is 1 by 12, whichever we have found out. So you can just write that equation here. This is the c value. Note down this. To find out any constant value when they have given the PDF, here joint PDF is given, you have to just integrate in the limit whichever they have given. Here this is 0 to 3 for the x random variable, and 0 to 4 for the y random variable. This is c they have given. Take this constant outside, and integration with respect to dx will be x, and integration with respect to dy will be y. Put the upper and lower limit in both x and y. Here the upper and lower limit are 0 and 3, and here the upper and lower limit are 0 and 4. So when you substitute, you get it as 1 by 12. The constant c value is 1 by 12, and this is the joint PDF. Here this C is nothing but 1 by 12, so just substitute. The range is from 0 to 3 and 0 to 4, and it is 0 otherwise. So just take down this. So in this we have solved the first one, that is constant, whatever they have asked. First, what is the value of C or constant they have asked? C value we have found out to be 1 by 12. Next, we have to solve the PDF for X and PDF for Y random variable. You already know the formula, that is fx of x, which is nothing but the differentiation of the CDF of x, or you can write y is equal to infinity here. If you already knew this value, you would have used this equation, or else you can just write with respect to this equation. That is integration of this joint PDF with respect to dy. This is the marginal PDF value of x. You have seen this formula. This is the marginal PDF of x, wherein you have to integrate it from minus infinity to infinity fxy x comma y into dy. Here it is with respect to y. So we have to see that. We will see it in the next class. You just note down this equation. You can just try it integrating this value from 0 to 4, because this is with respect to y. So here the limit they have given for the y is 0 to 4, and you know this value to be c. You have already found out the c value, that is 1 by 12, and integrate it with respect to dy. So here it is integration from 0 to 4, and here the c value is 1 by 12 into dy. You just try to solve this. The PDF for x you just to try to solve. Similarly, fy of y also you try to solve using this same equation, but the integration with respect to x will be there for the fy of y, wherein only this limit will change from 0 to 4. This is here it is 0 to 4, and for fy of y the limit becomes 0 to 3, because the range for x they have given is from 0 to 3. You just take it as assignment and solve both this fx of x and fy of y. Okay, you just note down this. It is the marginal PDF value. Here for fx of x, the integration is with respect to y, and for fy of y, you have integration with respect to x. So here the limit is from 0 to 4, and for fy of y, you will have the limit from 0 to 3. You just have to integrate and put the upper and lower limits. You already know this value, so just substitute and do it. Okay, so I'll just take the attendance.